Okay, you know what? Honest to goodness gracious, I didn't think I'd have the time to go out there and make a post-game video for Montreal and Colorado. Or should I say, Montreal and Quebec. But really, this game between the Canadiens and the Avalanche, which, let's just get it out of the way here, the Avs won 7-2, doesn't need to be discussed as a total negative on the Canadiens. And in fact, I wanted to get some optimism out there because I know Habs fans, Habs Nation, they may be feeling it a little bit right now. The team's won some games on this road trip, and they just happen to go out there against the best team in the National Hockey League right now. Colorado is on a mission this year. Nathan MacKinnon is the best player on the planet at the moment, and all Brock Nelson conversations aside, the Colorado Avalanche have been such a wagon this year, which is why I don't think it's all too bad, right? Goaltending, 7 goals against, say what you want about Jakub Dobeš in this one, but come on, it's Colorado, what are you gonna do? What I wanted to focus on instead out of this game, though, was Juraj Slafkovsky and Ivan Demidov. Because my oh my, has this been a wake-up call and a big opportunity for Canadiens fans to just sit back, relax, and take in what we are witnessing unfolding in front of our eyes. Juraj Slafkovsky and Ivan Demidov are so damn good together. And Slafkovsky in particular, today against Colorado, might have had one of the best games he has had in a long time. The activation, the skills, the confidence. This is what Juraj Slafkovsky looks like when he is at his best, and there was no other goal that demonstrated that than Ivan Demidov's first goal of the night for Montreal. Demidov comes into the offensive zone. He stops up at the blue line to just kind of wait, see what his options are as the Colorado defender is approaching him. Demidov waits, delays, passes it back to the point for Juraj Slafkovsky, who then goes out there and puts the absolute spin cycle on Brock Nelson. Spinorama by the Colorado 4-point scorer in this game. Slaf with the spinorama, he drives down to the net, and then immediately cross-creases it to Demidov, who finds himself on the opposite side. He squeaked in behind the play, behind the net, out the far side, and scored. What a beautiful display of hockey presence, sense of place, and playmaking ability from both of these guys. We did see some conversation from Canadiens fans over the past few days, especially when Juraj Slafkovsky got moved off of the first line. It was like, hey, do they really have the knack to do this? I mean, Slafkovsky is a big presence, his puck battle ability is very useful with Caulfield and Suzuki, his passing is very good, and so while Suzuki and Caulfield are primarily the point getters on that line, Slafkovsky is a facilitator. His presence and his skill set allows those two guys to do what they do best. But as we are seeing now with the Montreal Canadiens, having Zach Bolduc up there ain't a bad thing because he's started to score a bunch of goals. Meanwhile, Demidov and Slafkovsky together have started to get some chemistry, and for Juraj, it's in a way that I don't think we have seen yet in a Montreal Canadiens uniform. This guy is activating in a way that we just did not see him get the opportunity to with Caulfield and Suzuki. It's almost like with Kapanen down the middle, Slafkovsky says, all right, well, we kind of need to step up here. Demidov can't really do it all by himself, so I gotta go out there. I gotta make some spinoramas. I gotta make some beautiful passes in tight. I gotta get that confidence up and just start letting the game flow through me. And that's exactly what we are starting to see. Juraj Slafkovsky, thank goodness for my fantasy team, the guy's starting to get back out there and score some points. Unfortunately, he didn't get many when he was on the first line with Caulfield and Suzuki, but now with the beautiful assist today and the 2-point night against Vegas the other day, I'd say it's been a pretty big road trip for the Montreal Canadiens so far, and even though you did have yourselves a big losing streak to open up November, but I'm not gonna lie, the way things have been going, even though they got destroyed by Colorado, I'm actually looking pretty forward to what the rest of the season is going to have in store. Now, of course, we just got to get that disclaimer out there. Not everything is going to be set in stone permanently. Lines are not going to stay the same way forever. Power plays are not going to stay the same forever. This lineup could look pretty different, assortment-wise, by the time January or February rolls around. But for right now, I've seen enough with these changes that I think this probably could be the better move long-term. If you're going to have 4 top-tier forwards on the Canadiens in Suzuki, Caulfield, Slafkovsky, and Demidov, doesn't splitting them 2-2 make a lot more sense in theory than just having all 3 of them on the same line? If Zach Bolduc can score a whole bunch of goals, Caulfield and Suzuki can rack up assists, and Slafkovsky adds another layer of offensive intensity and effectiveness in his game with Demidov in the second line, then that's exactly what you want, isn't it? And then you can talk about some of the other guys. Okay, Michael Hage, get down here. See what you can do if you're a second-line center. Oliver Kapanen, if he continues his goal scoring on the third line, maybe there's some value there. All of a sudden, you don't really miss New Hooker Doc now, don't you? Now, sure, of course, you still do miss them in the back of your minds, but it's not like their absence is the worst thing in the world when you see the alternative options actually working out so well. And who knows, long-term, if Juraj Slafkovsky can keep up this level of confidence, if that transcends into just better movements and better decisions, whilst being able to keep the puck under his control in tough situations, there will be a very nice long-term project in this player that maybe does one day reach that Mikko Rantanen level ceiling. Rantanen is quick on his feet, he's nimble, he is beautiful with his shot, he is so talented, but you gotta remember, Mikko Rantanen took a few years to become the monster that he is today. Now, sure, I'd say Rantanen did become a point-per-game player in just his second NHL season, but I digress. Juraj Slafkovsky, he's got a lot of time. Rantanen was 20 when he had his first point-per-game campaign, Slafkovsky's 21, turning 22. It's not the worst in the world, but ultimately, he's not playing with Nathan MacKinnon, right? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about the Juraj Slafkovsky-Ivan Demidov combination. What are your thoughts on how these guys have progressed together? I think we're seeing a bigger, better, more improved Slafkovsky, and it is absolutely something that we have been waiting for all these years to come out of the shadows and to come play with the Bleu, Blanc et Rouge. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sign on, and bye.